I'm going to take you out on the ridge here, just below the top of Little Round Top, and hopefully we can get a good enough view to where I can give you a good overview or orientation from this location of what the battle looks like out here as far as the positioning of the troops is concerned. Now, you can't make it out too much. This valley down here runs out towards Devil's Den, which is over there. And then the slaughter pen is on the other side of that hill. Now, up top here, this is Little Round Top's, one of the highest locations on Little Round Top. And the 146th monument is just up over that hill there. And then beyond that is where Governor K. Warren is standing on top of a rock looking down towards the Valley of Death, the slaughter pen. This is the territory that's the hardest fought over here near Little Round Top. It's not necessarily the rocks and boulders up here as much as it is the open ground in between here, because Georgia and Texas and Alabama come flooding in through this position, and they pretty much have their way over there at Devil's Den. Now, out in that direction, you have the 44th, 48th Alabama, the 4th Texas, the 5th Texas, and the 4th Alabama, and then the 47th and 15th Alabama are actually coming from this direction on the other side of the hill through the tree lines up towards Little Round Top. And that's the two units that are facing the 20th Maine during that famous bayonet charge down the hill, that wheel that stops them in their tracks on the last assault coming up Little Round Top. But that story has been told a million times over, and people play it out in their head all the time as this thing that saves Little Round Top. It did help. But what happened out here in the facing areas, this backside here, more likely saved this position than anything else. And it's not talked about very much. And 146 that we're talking about with Orlo, he's out here in this position. His unit starts down there, and they end up back up top the hill here in that U shape that we're talking about, with the 150 or with the 146 and the 55th being anchored over here.